All right, so this video is going to be more in depth on how to add the elements into our ePortfolio. So again, it's going to bring us back to our dashboard. We're going to hit that Site and App tab. We're going to go to Edit Site. It's going to bring up the site that we created in the last video. So what are we looking at today? So let's start with our internship PowerPoint. So I'm probably going to add a text box. I'm just going to do a paragraph one. Again, I'm just going to spread it so that it fills the entirety of the page rather than just a portion of it. This is where you're just going to do some background information on internship. So basically just explaining what you're doing with your internship and why is it important? Why do you have that internship? Next, what I wanted to cover in this is how am I going to insert my internship PowerPoint. So first, you're going to want to start with a text, and then going to highlight that text. We're going to go into Edit Text, and then we're going to hit this little link button. Again, we're going to have all these options. And this one, personally, I'm going to do my document. So you're going to hit Document, you're going to choose File. Now you can see I don't have any files uploaded, so I'm going to hit my Upload Media button. I'm going to upload from my computer. I recently did download my PowerPoint, so I'm just going to drag that over, and it's going to go ahead and upload it, and it's going to go on the site. So once it's uploaded, we're just going to go ahead and select that as our file. As you add and upload more media, they're just going to end up here, and you're going to have to scroll through and add them. So I'm just going to hit Add Page. So as you see, it successfully went through, and it's going to be done. So now to make sure that it did successfully attach, I'm just going to go into preview mode. It's underlined. So then I'm going to hit my internship one. And because I have it downloaded as a PowerPoint, anytime someone clicks like that, then they're just going to get their own download of the PowerPoint, and then they're going to be able to access that. So then we know that's successful, so we're going to go back into our editor. Now, the next thing is artifacts. So what do I have included in my artifacts? So some of the things that I highlighted were my study abroad experience. I also did some physiology research, and in those I had some final papers. So those are what I included personally in my artifacts. So I'm going to do my study abroad final paper, and then my physiology research. Again, this is going to be dependent on what you included, but it's going to be the same step. If you're going to highlight the text that you have, you're going to click that link button. You're going to do a document. So you should have this downloaded. I'm going to do upload media. I'm going to do upload from computer. I'm going to search up the document that I want. I'm going to find it, hopefully. Yep, here, my final paper. Again, it's opened. I personally, for this, downloaded everything as a Microsoft Word document, just so that it was accessible from everybody, rather than a PDF. So again, we're going to look for that green check. It's there. That means it's uploaded. So I would go through the same step, just show you one more time my physio research paper. I'm going to hit the document. I'm going to hit choose file. I'm going to go to upload media. I'm going to hit add it. Again, I know I recently did this, so I'm just going to drag it over for my downloads. As you can see, once you upload that media, it's now going to be in those site files until you want to move it to your trash. But I usually just keep it in there. Your choice. Again, looking for that green check mark. That means it's correctly attached. Done. And then we're just going to go into preview mode and make sure that those were accurately added. So again, we're going to hit it, and it's going to go into download mode. So again, those are going to download to their computer, and then they have access to view those things. Other things that I wanted to go over is back to edit. contact me. We're just gonna go over how to link our LinkedIn on that. So I personally, again, am just gonna put that in here. We're gonna stretch it out so it fills the entirety of it. And then we're gonna do, I don't know why. Anyways, so I'm just gonna do contact me. I'm gonna do my email. And then for this purpose, I'm just going to be using my student email. Then I will do my LinkedIn, and then I will need to search up that URL. And then I would put that URL in here. So LinkedIn and see, okay, it's not on there. Let me show you really quick. I go to my LinkedIn profile. There's usually a section where it tells you your public profile and your URL. So again, I'm just going to, oops, do that. And that's just, and then you're also going to want to highlight that and link. For this one, we're going to do a web address, and then I'm going to paste the URL. I usually do a new window so that it will then open up a new tab, and they can still have my ePortfolio, my website open while also opening my LinkedIn, where if you selected the current window, then it would use the current tab that you're in and go to LinkedIn, and then they would have to find your website again. So I personally like to do the new window so they can have the choice of doing their multiple things. A little advanced feature that we can also do is we can go into our add elements. You can do a button, but I think for this one, we're going to go down to the socials. So I'm going to do the social bar. We're just going to click this one. So one thing I like to do for this is then you can go in, and we're only going to do the LinkedIn one. So I'm going to go through and delete the other social platforms that I'm not going to use. So then you can see that this is for LinkedIn. That's their logo. What you can do is right now it just has LinkedIn itself posted, but now what I can do is I can change the link to a web address and have it linked directly to my profile. And so anytime someone clicks that LinkedIn icon, it's just going to take them straight to my LinkedIn. Again, you could do that with your email if you just go into Elements and you can look at, they have a little email button. They have like a whole bunch of them. So another fun thing that you can do with that is with all of the buttons is they're going to have just a link tab on them. And again, you can choose anything that you want it to be. And then every time someone clicks on that button or that element, it's just going to bring them to that. Another thing is in the home about me section. What I personally did is this image right here next to my about me is I added a picture of myself. How do you add an image to the website? It's pretty straightforward. And so what you do is you're just going to pick a picture that you like. And all you do, we're just going to use a picture of my dog as an example. Just drag it on. This website, personally, I've had success the best with JPEG images. So if you have any issues uploading a picture, just try and make it into a JPEG image. And then that would be how to add the different elements and how to add links. And I hope that that helps further.